we now come into the situation. Zoe, suddenly, suddenly everything becomes real, physical. You find yourself sitting in a massive underground cavern. Fallen structures and buildings can be seen in the distance and surrounding you. This eldritch purple fog flowing around you. You know this place. It's the Underdark. You must be in the Underdark caverns directly below the mountain, below the child. And beneath this child is a monstrous, multicolored, bluish, crystalline, arcane nature, almost a gathering of the weave, building upon itself and becoming physical. You see floating, circling this form, this crystal, intertwined with rocks and other debris, are your party members. I wouldn't necessarily say friends yet, but your party members. They seem to be asleep. There's a pathway that leads up to this crystal. Surrounding it is what looks to be a shrine. What would you like to do, Zoe?
So, I'm guessing this is the part where I'm exchanging one gift for a chance. He's gonna walk up to it and see all these people and cross his legs and enter his meditating position in order to focus as he consciously lets go of his patron, as per usual his bones begin to crack and what looks like almost like a black skeleton of smoke is being sucked into the air like mist, like there's a leak and is leaking out of his body as it's leaving him. This creature also dissipates in the wind as he opens up his third eye and beams himself into everyone.
As you are doing this, there is a voice that reaches out to you. It is the beholder, the crystal. Are you sure you want to do this? You understand what you're giving up?
I do.
Are they worth it?
Do not be dismayed. I'm not leaving him, nor am I forgetting my duties or my promise to you. I am finally leaving the nest, so to speak. It's time for me to begin my own journey.
That's a dangerous journey.
I'm aware. As I said, do not forget my promise to you or to my father.
Hopefully you will return.
I hope so.
And with that, your mind goes blank. We move over to Syphina. Syphina, you leave the church and you look out at a vast blue sky with steep peaked roofs lining across the bit of horizon you can see. The church is up on a hill, but off in the distance you can see a manor and you can see people moving about. There is no destruction. You feel no disaster or dread or suffering beyond what is natural. The air is clean, gentle, and you are approached by Trevor. Hey, you done?
Oh, Trevor. Looks back at the temple. I guess. Can you I've had a really weird day. Can you just remind me how long it's been since we fought the child?
Oh, since we fought the child, for fuck's sakes, that's... Oh, don't even bring me back to that. Few years, probably 6. Yeah, about 6 years. But that was a long time ago. I'm surprised you're back. You're thinking about that. Through all the journeys, I mean...
Do you remember when you fell through that flash door?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I thought I was there, and then I was suddenly in the temple. So, it's just weird.
Oh, it's one of those... I believe that's called PTSD. Don't worry. We'll talk about it. Let's head back home.
Okay. Did you ever have that happen to you, though? You ever go back there?
Oh, to be honest, that's not even the worst place I go back to. Sometimes I forget about that one compared to the others. So, but I can't say I don't think about Denza and the time that we, when our adventure first started. But it's a happy time. He places a hand on the top, on your upper back, the center. It's a happier time now, so we don't really need to worry about that. Or at least, hopefully. He looks off into the distance at the land, kind of almost surveying it for danger. Even though the battle is over, the warrior in him really refuses to let his guard down fully.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I see anything as well. Just because.
Go ahead.
Ugh. That was a nat 1. I know.
Trevor has grown in these 6 years. That kind of almost young frame has fully fleshed out into this almost noble, honorable stance, where before he was hunched and a little bit gruff and it generally just focused with a bit more anger to him. He seems more happy, more driven. And that kind of distracts you.
Well, I will accompany him.
You make your way to the manor, where he walks up and opens the front door for you. My lady.
Thank you.
Inside you see a banister that sprawls up and splits into a T. And in the center is a very beautiful, well done portrait of you and Trevor in a suit and a beautiful dress. Alongside it are other paintings of things that you hold dear and that Trevor holds dear. And along, he takes you to to your and his office area where you guys kind of just bond together in a passive way sometimes. Just doing things on your own, but still existing. And on the right wall is a painting of Oscar, Sif, Spot, Kane, Trevor, Gorez, and Edmund. And though reluctantly, it's a little fuzzy, but is Zoe. You can tell just by kind of like really looking at it, but it's hard to really tell because it's like the paint has kind of phased out a little bit.
Trevor, did something happen to the painting? Because it's not very clear over there.
No, nothing should be wrong with it. Everything, he gets up close and inspects it. Yes, well, it does need to be a bit touched up. It looks like the color is fading. I mean, this was only made 2 years ago, but I guess The artist didn't use his proper paint as they said they did.
But Zoe seems to be not very clear, out of focus. Like the other ones are much more crisp, but it's like Zoe's not there, really.
He
Don't you see
looks
that?
at the Zoe part. Huh, that is weird. It's almost like the painting can't really determine what he looks like. Did we get disenchanted by any means to update when someone had a makeover? Because that's the only way I could think of what's going on here.
Well, let me just do an Arcana check to see if I sense anything. A 17.
There's nothing wrong, nothing magical with the painting. It's just something is wrong with that particular part. As it starts to clear up, Zoe, what does the painting image look like now? If he's here. Yep.
Oh, now's the time I was gonna do it in front of everyone. But
Well, it's like it's changing a little bit, so you don't need to say the whole thing. Just like something is different with this image.
okay, so he's a different color than he was before. He's obviously I guess he's obviously a tiefling with the horns and wings. What look more like tentacles behind him and a tail. That's all that I guess you can really see shimmering.
Which is not
Smudged.
how Zoe looked before. At least as far as you can remember. It's almost like a minor glitch in your memory.
Okay, so is this the painting itself?
It just seems like it's the painting.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I suppose they might have had some change because that's not how I remember them. That's not how. I don't know. Maybe something's going on with my head, my memories again.
Oh, well, that would be bad. I mean, we did outlaw in this land any mental altering. I hope someone from the underground didn't come after you again.
Again?
Well, yes, I believe Gorez's older brother had an assassin sent to you because of the church from way back. Yeah, I mean, that assassin took a while to get to you for sure. I mean, Gorez did a pretty good job of keeping him away. But we dealt with him.
Wait.
I mean, didn't we?
I thought, was there another one? Because I thought that
Yes.
Gorez had dealt with
There was a plenty of them. I mean, until we dealt with Gorez's situation, you know, it was nonstop.
Oh,
But
I
the
don't remember that, but okay. I'm gonna look back at the picture. I just don't know. I feel
it's reverted back
ever since
to
I-
how Zoe used to look, or at least what you
Okay.
remember him to look like.
Trevor, that's. Did it go back? I point at it.
He sighs. He takes Agnes off his belt and places it towards your head. Agnes, is there anything wrong with her? Let me check real quick. Hold on. Her head is hard to deal with because of, you know. No. Okay, Tenelith, death, Tenelith, shut up. I'm trying to look. No, stay away from me. Why won't you leave me alone?
Tanlith, stop it.
Oh, thank you. No, her head looks fine. She just seems very stressed. Well, he puts Agnes back on his hip, places a hand on your shoulder. In a very loving way. You should go lay down. Do you need help going up to the room?
No, I can manage. I think it's really down. I'm sorry. I just feel very out of it.
Very well. I'll come check on you in a little bit.
Okay.
Don't overwork
And I
yourself.
give him a kiss.
He returns it and tells you, don't overwork yourself. You always tend to do that.
I know. You tell me that all the time. You do the same. Anyway, I'm gonna go
I'm
rest.
aware. As he then sits down at the desk, sifting through papers and different decrees and complaints and request forms, and just kind of looks at them. And as you're leaving, he just goes, "I really never wanted to do this part of this job." As
Love you too.
he, as you are walking down the hall, everything starts to get fuzzy. The room starts to almost warp and spin as you start to hear something calling to you. Someone. It's garbled. It's almost staticky, and then you hear Syphina coming from a voice you know. As you swiftly turn around, you see Zoe standing in the doorway of the manor, calling to you, as behind him is nothing but black, like night sky. Like the day has shifted to night.
What version of Zoe am I seeing?
The original version.
Original. Okay. I'm gonna look. Zoe, what are you? Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. You've been stuck in here for far too long. It's time to go.
This is my home. What are you talking about?
This is what you think your home is going to be. I'm guessing you're having your own ideal future at the moment, but right now you are still currently stuck underground.
Where on what? I'm sorry. I'm very confused. I think something's going on with my head. So
He's gonna
what are you
float up
talking
to
about?
her. You can feel it, can't you? He kind of holds out his arms. Things aren't adding up. You can't remember things, can you?
I mean, I had a moment that I was having a flashback to us being at the child, and I thought I was there, and then I'm here. So I think something's going on with my memories. That's happened since, well, everything. So I don't know. I was gonna go lay down.
You're on the right track. You're a lot smarter than I give you credit for. But yes, it is. We're still there. Everyone is. It's time to go.
But what about Trevor?
Trevor isn't real. Trevor is still stuck there, and you, he kind of points to her, have a duty to uphold that you still haven't. Tenelith, he kind of opens his arms. Have you spoken to her?
Tenelith?
There is no response.
He's not talking for once. Honestly, that's kind of nice. I'm gonna insight Zoe. Another nat 1. I'm not doing well today.
This must be an illusion put on upon the stress. You can tell based on how you've helped other people in the same situation. When you're under so much stress and you're having like flashbacks of times that were very impactful in a negative way, you start to create illusions that almost like voices. You're like almost having a minor schizophrenic break. This Zoe is telling you the things that your stressful mind wants you to hear so that you can let it all go. But you just need to fight through it. Maybe you do need some rest.
Zoe, I'm sorry. I think I'm really just very tired. And I mean, I appreciate your concern, but I'm not sure.
There's not enough time, and he'll tackle her.
Oh, give me an athletics. And Syphina, give me an athletics or a acrobatics to avoid this.
Let's see. I'm gonna do athletics. Oh, well, for once I would. Okay.
Oh, damn! With no modifier.
And is this something I could give her that nat 1?
Yes.
Actually,
Yes, you can.
I might save it. Sorry, actually, never mind.
Are you? Yeah, I mean,
No,
okay.
he's gonna save it. But as he does this, I guess is he getting shoved off? I'm guessing.
yeah. As you go to lunge, she quickly pushes you aside and moves out
Hey,
of the way.
what are you doing?
You have to wake up. Right now, the scales are imbalanced, and your duty is not yet done. I am the voice in your head that is telling you that this is wrong, and you need to make a decision, or you will be stuck here forever.
You may make an insight check.
I hate this. You know what? I'm going to use enhance ability. Can I do that? And I don't know if I can.
I'm gonna say instead of using insight, I'm gonna have you make a wisdom save instead. I thought about it because this is technically an illusion, so a wisdom saving throw is better.
At 13.
Things begin to warp. The banister that was perfectly cleaned and bright and shining and strong and sturdy is now decrepit, gray, blackened, covered in dust, as the rest of your house, as you watch, begins to crumble and decay around you.
No.
Suddenly, where you could
I mean-
hear sounds of outside and sounds of Trevor working is met with silence.
No. Treyboy, I need to get to Treyboy. I need to, and I'm going to try to run past you to try to get to Treyboy.
Can I try to grab her?
Yeah, another athletics versus acrobatic or athletics.
That's my worst one.
Mine too. I swear, okay, that was a 2. You should get me.
Okay. Yeah, you as she's running for that room off to the side, you latch on to her and you stop her from moving.
Like, no, I need to get to Treyboy. This isn't right. Something's wrong.
Then come with me. We can still save him. Sooner or later, this place will disappear, and I'll with you along with it. Come save him.
She's going to stop for a second and she's going to look at Zoe. And you can see that she has fear in her eyes. And she finally says something that she's always wondered. How can I know I can trust you?
Because you and I have a goal. The scales. They're not what they seem. He isn't dead, but he's not growing. The scales are lying to you. And it's your duty to balance them. I need you as much as you need me.
She's very confused. But she's not going to argue. She feels like this time is running out. So she's like, I want answers, but okay. And so she'll follow you.
As you move, both of you move past that office door, which is now decrepit enough to have fallen. It shows the door has hack marks, such as axe marks and burn marks. As you move to the front door to leave, Sifina, you look over, seeing a skeletal form slouched in the chair, on head to the desk, in Trevor's armor.
Trevor, no. She wants to go, but she's like, I don't think Zoe's let go yet, like grabbed her arm, but she wants to go, but she's letting Zoe continue to guide her out, and she's beginning to have tears in her eyes as she is leaving.
And as you step through the threshold of this once happy home, it returns to the darkness, the black void. As we move to the next person.
Just so you know, I'm crying right now.
I'm sorry.
So, good job. No, I've had a really bad day. So this is, hey, I need to cry anyway. So anyway, good job.
Thank you. Edmund, we move to you, King, under under the hills, under the land, in the darkest of depths, King of the Underdark, Lord Edmund. You have made your way up through the halls towards your family's room. Inside a room, you can hear two young lads playing. Can't be more than 5 or 8 years old. 2 guards stand on either side. 2 Dorgar guards. As they nod their heads to you and step to the side, you open the door and find 2 young boys. Look very akin to you, but softer features. They know not the troubles and the pain that you grew up with. You feel proud of this. As they look up to you, Father, yeah, I'm so glad you've come. You want to play with us?
But I'd love to, but Dad's kind of busy right now.
Oh, okay. I understand. Could you tell us stories of you and your party's adventures? We love those stories.
He can tell the little bit of sadness and kind of stops what he's doing and just says,
Of course, and tell you what, why don't you tell Mom I'll pick up some special ingredients on the way home and help her with dinner. And we'll have a good night tonight. Just us.
Oh, that sounds great. We haven't gotten to eat with each other in a while, but thank you. We'll let Mother know.
Anything for my boys.
They give you a hug, and the youngest one looks up to you and nuzzles you tighter and tells you, "Be a brave hero, Dad."
he smiles as big as he can and just looks down and says,
You as well, son.
and he quickly brushes it away, but a little tear kind of falls, and he's growing up the way that he did. He never had this any kind of figure in his life, and the fact that he has learned from that and in his age is kind of able to portray what he didn't have, that is huge for him.
As you leave the room, the 2 guards nod to you as they stand strong and firm, protecting your children. You can hear on the other side of the door, "Let's play the nameless ones again. I'll be Trevor. You be Sif." "I don't want to be Sif. He has to start as a dog." As you continue down the hall, you are met up by a few of your court mages. "Sir, the forges are having a bit of a moment of struggle to light. Would you mind requesting some additional help from the dwarves above?"
Of course not. I can do that here and right now if need be. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, the trophy that helps us keep away the creatures and protects our kingdom from the Illithids is being a bit finicky. If you could go and calm it down.
Very well. Lead the way.
Oh, yes, sir. As they quickly escort you to a grand hall filled with items of great Duergar heroes and dwarven heroes. Each stand as stone behind their mighty weapon or armor. You find, as you are walking, the statues of your allies who tragically met their ends and then were stolen by that child, the mountain. You find their weapons broken and shattered, but still there, and the statues of your brothers standing tall. Yep, go ahead.
He'll stop for just a second, kind of looking over everything. And as he kind of passes by everybody's, he just kind of has a quick memory of a time with them. And in his elder age, sentiment has become a piece of serotonin for him. So he kind of smiles down and realizes he's, the guards are leaving him, so he quickly catches up.
As you make it through into the next corridor, it is lit by mighty flames. There is arcane dwarven runes etched into the walls, as sitting upon a mighty holster is a massive, multi-eyed, abyssal, corrupted Tarask head.
I'm sorry, what?
That's right. A mighty, abyssal, multi-eyed, multi-horned Tarask head. The two mages refuse to enter, as there is a woman inside. Shock white hair, but young and beautiful. A Dwargar woman, who seems to be currently arguing with the trophy. You will protect our lands. You failed to destroy them once, and now you are forced to protect them, but you will protect them, or we'll put an end to you fully.
So I'm walking into this conversation, basically?
Yes.
Okay. He will kind of stop as she says that and just kind of looks over at her. Do I recognize this person?
Yeah, well, yes. Long ago, before this whole situation, you don't remember how you got here, and the fact that you saw that creature, it shook fear in you. But you do remember that woman, and she was a member of your tribe before you left to try to find safety and help. Somebody that you had a bit of a fancy with. You didn't have the courage originally to work up telling her how you felt, or meeting, or really even talking to her. She was kind of this enigma, this angelic form that stood as almost an anchor to a future that you wished to have, much like the one you're currently living. This currently is your wife.
Understanding that, he simply just kind of sighs.
Now, honey, you know his temperament.
And he's not approaching her in a way of anger or just kind of calming, trying to talk it out. And
What seems to be the issue here?
Well, your pet. Well, I don't know why even. I understand that Ilvasar recommended you keep it as a deterrent, and its powers can protect this land, but your pet here is refusing to aid in the southern borders of our land, where the mind flayers are trying to breach. He says he's doing his best, but I doubt it. He has a bit of humor in his voice, and I don't like it.
Now, is this true?
You know not the struggles the mind flayers place. As this mighty creature speaks in your mind.
I don't.
And he kind of like looks over to him quizzically.
Well, then by all means, tell me what I don't know.
He will proceed to explain as he lets you know that there is a new elder brain in that area, a strong, powerful one. Where you may have slayed him, this may be a test for your power. You do not have your allies of old.
Well, upon hearing that,
Well, then I may just have to go pay them a visit myself. Been
A bit of-
while.
Anger wells up in this creature. Almost the thought of having all of those beings, those creatures near him again, angers him. And he refuses to speak any further. Your wife looks to you. Well, it looks like he's gone silent. Anyways, I think it's a great idea. We should contact him. I believe Trevor was already planning to head this way with his forces to help us quell some of the mind flares in the north. The south shouldn't be too hard if we get the assistance of... Well, Sif would be hard. He's all the way back in Alor. Kane's in that dimension, but we can... I believe we can contact him. Planar travel isn't... Well, planar travel's new, but yeah, I don't think it's necessarily hard, but we'll see. How are you doing, honey?
Well, I'm a little curious, but
About what?
just some brain fog, I believe, is all.
Oh, are you having another relapse?
Possibly, but I got it. I'm okay.
She kind of sighs and looks at you, giving that stare of, you need to take better care of yourself, as her words then mimic her expression. I will get some of the doctors, some of the medical experts to bring forth some of the shrooms that we've been growing, the mushrooms that help clear up that. But let's go back to the office. I'm sure that your advisors and your court mages can handle things for now. And if you need to send a message, we will. But for now, I think we should go and spend a bit of family time.
Oh, absolutely.
She grabs your hand and begins to lead you away. And as you are walking away there, after passing that field, everything seems to stop. It seems to grow dim and dark. Your wife has stopped moving and her hand becomes rigid. There starts to become static, a bit of fuzz. And as you begin to look around in almost a bit of a panic, thinking that that creature in the next room has started to do something, or maybe the mind flares are here, you start to hear a voice. Do you remember from your time in the dealing with the child, and it, even though it doesn't feel like it's been that far away in time, but at the same time you've almost lost yourself to this fog and it's hard to hear, but you begin to hear somebody calling your name, Edmund. And Edmund, then it gets loud, Edmund, as suddenly everything becomes clear. The fog around you has dissipated. Your mind, strengthened by years of dealing with mind flares, it helps to clear this up a little bit. And off in the distance, you can see Zoe.
Long time no see.
Seems like you're having a lovely daydream. I mean, long time no see.
It's been quite a while.
You
Years.
must be pretty strong. You're still asleep, Edmund.
No, I don't think that's quite true.
Yes, but you don't think very hard, do you? This, he waves his arms around. This whole thing is a legacy that you have not yet earned. He points a finger at him. Right now, you are currently sleeping the day away, tied up after jumping down a hole. You haven't defeated the child yet. You have not earned this future. And it's time to come back.
Give me
You
a
speak-
wisdom saving throw, real quick.
Very well.
As this gives you a chance to break this illusion. And because you've been weathered through Mind Flare, illusions have less of an effect. So give me it at advantage.
Oh my god, thank you. How about a 10?
A 10? It's enough that you don't immediately... I'm gonna let it play out. Continue.
So just kind of hearing all of this, he kind of shakes his head a little bit.
You speak nonsense, Zoe.
He'll gotta laugh. Like, this is coming from the man who has almost gotten himself killed more times than he saved us. Edmund, as I said, this glorious future with, I assume, your family is something you haven't earned. Doesn't seem that you can get that through your tiny little brain. As he's trying to even like egg him on a little bit, kind of betting on his, we'll say, emotional frustration.
And at that point, you do kind of, you bring up the family and you do see a twitch in his eye.
There
Be wise
he
what you
is.
say.
Oh, please, by all means, come show this child these. We're in the Underdark. I assume you wanted your revenge for everything they've done to you. So stop pointing the finger at me and stop playing pretend and come do your duty.
As soon as he says that, Edmund grows to large.
There he is. And I'm gonna start floating, kind of backing away, just in case.
Just in case he charges you.
And DM, if you will allow, I am going to make another wisdom save.
Yes.
And this is not to break it, this is to see if he does. Yeah, he goes into a rage and charges at Zoe, smiling.
Your rage, this argument between you and him, his words, though not what you want to hear, in your anger, you start to almost not perceive the world around you as precisely as before. And this almost just peripheral look at things, this just quick glance, you start to notice some things that aren't right. Give me another wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Very well. It's a little better, it's a 12.
And as you are running, sprinting towards him, charging with rage, the sounds of your mighty footsteps in this mighty hall can be heard echoing throughout. The very ground beneath you starts to feel off. It starts to, as you look down, it is shattered. Blood stains many a part of this room. And you kind of slow your pace as you start to look around your mighty walls of this this hall are shattered, the pillars collapsed, the lights are dimmed, and you panickingly turn back to your wife, who now lays mindless, brainless. Nothing but a mere skeleton. But her head, the top of it, is missing.
Oh, shit. He comes to a complete stop at looking and seeing this.
Harsh, I know, but I'm giving you this chance to avenge them. Or you can be stuck here forever.
At this point, I will incite Zoe.
Go for it.
All of this is at straight rolls, by the way.
Yep.
Fuck. Rolled.
Y'all's
Rolled off
rolls
a 20.
today.
I know.
A 2, you don't want to believe him. Whatever he's saying, it can't be real. This moment can't be real. This has to be part of that stress-induced relapse, that whatever happened in your adventures, that it has to be that creature, that trophy of yours. Your wife always did say that he could mess with the minds of dwarves. You have to kill that thing.
He turns and looks at Zoe. Cuts his eyes back over at his wife.
Your lies are not welcome here.
He walks over to his wife and picks her up the bones of what he can, holding mostly the skull and looking at it. Before...
Zoe, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
Zoe's just gonna sigh and just start to turn away. I never thought you would allow them to win.
And at
It's
that point, he crushes the skull and charges Zoe.
All right. We'll have a little mock fight here. Each of you can do one thing. Zoe, you are not in an illusion. You have your mind about you. You act first.
He is going to fly away. He's just gonna, already levitating, is gonna, quote unquote,
Soar up.
sprint. Yep.
Yeah. Edmund, you have no weapons on you. You have your mere bare hands, and even though you are enlarged, you cannot reach him. Zoe's out of your range, almost mocking you.
I will turn and look at where he's at. And I'm going to punch the wall. And I'm going to try to collapse this room.
Very well. Give me an athletics check. That's a natural 20. You start going absolutely berserk on the room. Punching it, collapsing pillars and just ripping the place apart. However, as you are doing this, you're not noticing that each time you punch, your hand goes through the wall into a void, a starlit void. And as you begin to continue to rip it down, the building collapses, the roof falls. But nothing seems to actually fall, as now you stand at a starlit sky, surrounded by a deep abyss below. You have literally raged your way out of the illusion. And with that, we will end tonight's episode. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for coming to see us all and watch all of this. Don't forget to check out everything we have. If our Patreon's up by the time this episode comes out, go check out our Patreon, become a member. And if you can't become a member, just tell people about us. You know, spread the word about our episodes, our shows and our YouTube channel. And also don't forget to check out our podcasts on Spotify and a whole bunch of other places. Go ahead, and if you want to find out anything else about us, well, check out our link tree. It's right there on the screen, and it will also be down below. Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.